Today we're learning how to whip the end of a rope. Most modern rope today is made of some kind of synthetic material, but more and more, if you buy cheaper rope is not going to be solid. And you can see here in the middle where you've got an outer covering, which is a synthetic fiber. And if you were to fuse this, if you were to burn it to burn the end, you can burn it to melt to hold it together. But if you leave it like this, it's going to fray. And you can see, we're going to do a whole nother video on types of rope, but this is very, very cheap rope that I bought at Lowe's in a 100-foot section or something. But you can see how this end, because it's got this core in the middle, this core will not melt. It's made of some material that won't melt. It'll actually catch on fire and turn into a flame. So what we want to do, we want to stop that from fraying. We want to apply a whipping, or we want to whip the end of the rope. And to do that, we use just regular twine. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut a piece of twine. Right? We're going to find the end of our rope, and I like to, when I'm doing a whip, I need to get a clean piece of rope. So we'll cut off the other piece to kind of get us close. And what you want to do, the first thing you do is you take your twine and you make a bite. Remember, just a bite is just a loop. And you're going to put this loop, you're going to lay it down on top of the rope. Now, you want to make your whip needs to be about a minimum of 1 diameter of the rope. I usually like to go a couple more, usually about 2. So anyway, you just lay it down here. So you've got an end on this end, and you've got a loop on the other end. And then you're just going to kind of pinch it and just start wrapping. And you're going to wrap it pretty tightly and kind of move down as you wrap. You don't have to have double layers, just a single layer will do. All right, you're going to wrap it on down. That's about the diameter of the rope. So maybe we'll go a couple more. All right, so that's about a diameter and a half, maybe 2 diameters of the rope. And so now you've got this piece left. And what you want to do is hold on to your whipping right here. But you want to take this and run it through the loop, through that bite that you made. All right? You're still kind of holding it. Then take this one and tighten it down. Okay, so now you've got a little bump right there. So you tighten this one, kind of dress up that whip, and you see that little connection? That's your knot right there. So take this and tug it. As you pull it, you can watch, and that knot is kind of sliding up underneath there. So you want to pull that, you dress it, and then you take the other end. Once you've got it up under there, kind of tucked in, you can grab both ends and give it a good tug. And now you've whipped the end of this rope. Take your knife or a pair of scissors and trim up the edges. Trim up the ends of this rope. And there you have it. This is all trash. You've now got the end of this rope is whipped. So you can use it. It's not going to fray anymore. If you want to melt this down, if you want to trim it up a little bit, you certainly can, but it's not going to fray anymore, and that's what you do. That's how you whip a rope.